こんにちは。ITEP ジャパンの香川です。本を書いたりするときは山癖洋二という名前で活動してますが、今回はね、このコロナが非常に流行っている中で世界中が大変なんですよ。皆さんが思っている以上にね、世界中でこれ蔓延していろんな人たちが苦しんでいる。そんな生の声、ニュースでは報道されてない様々な声をね、お聞かせしたいなと思ってインタビューをしてます。今日はね、ドイツです。しかも旧東ドイツの方ですね。そこでビール工場を経営されている方にインタビューしてます。インタビューは英語なんですけどね、ちゃんと下に字幕もついてますし、最後まで頑張って聞いてみてください。そして、全部理解できなくてもね、そこから何か掴んでいただければ、そして後で日本語でも解説もつけますし、参考にしていただければ、次第に分かってくると思いますので、頑張って聞いてください。Hi, Stefan.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Very
Yeah,
nice
to
to
meet
see you again. Thank you very much.
So how are you over there? Because, I'm afraid to ask you because of the pandemic. Caused a lot of problem over there.
No, you see, actually, we have here a brewery, a monastery brewery. So this monastery brewery right now is about 500 years old, which means we were facing many problems. You can see we faced several world wars. Even some Russians were coming here. We faced, let's see, the GDR times. You know, everything was prisoned here around East Germany because right now we are sitting here in East Germany. So even about 1817, the government was taking the property of the brewery away from the monks, the monastery brewery. And so we had so many problems all over the time. We have the financial crisis. We have everything here. And we are since 500 years on the same market and exporting worldwide. So actually, we are used to have kind of small and bigger problems. So we are very looking forward in the future, because right now we don't look in the past. We just look in the future, and we are very happy to see the future will be much better than before.
I understand. I really hope so too. And
Yes.
do you have any current issue which you want to facing? You are facing, are there any what is the current problem?
Of course. It's causing, of course, some problems. As a brewery, you can imagine we would be happy to serve our beer. We have anti-aging beer, we have bath beer, we have cherry beer, apple beer, so different kinds of beers, and would be happy to serve them also worldwide. But right now, the borders are closed, for example. This is the one part. The other part is no one wants to party right now. No one is going to festivals, and even all restaurants and all bars are now closed in Germany. So there is no social life in Germany anymore, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. That means people are now forced to wear masks, for example, breathing mask, and this is quite unusual for Germany in this case. And as you can see, we have on the one hand, we like to serve our restaurants, our bars, and the festivals. On the other hand, nobody is allowed to go there. So this takes away, of course, some of our potential customers.
I see.
On the other side, of course, we are now, which I think is very interesting, we are now having new opportunities, new options. That means suddenly people are calling us like hospitals, for example, like the city,
Yes.
and they are asking, can you serve water? Can you deliver some goods in areas which we never thought of? Because before it was like more difficult to go into these areas, but because we are certified industry, it's the people in every times, in every crisis, the people will drink, the people will eat. They want to have a kind of small entertainment. So this kind of business with nutritional stuff, it's a kind of business which is, of course, you may survive in crisis even better. And so I see on the one hand a lot of things which are very bad, of course. But on the other hand, I see also some opportunities that we can talk to people we never could talk before.
And also you can provide a lot of water in that case.
Yes, because we have own water resources. This is very important. Actually, it was a kind of thing I always told to people in the former times, like 500 years ago. the breweries were built where the best water resources were. In our times, the breweries are building where the best financial resources are. So I would say it's quite nice that we have a good water. We have own fountain, we have own water resources, and this is a kind of thing which is maybe getting even more important in the future. You know, we are talking about yes, about gold, silver, and oil, all the stuff. Yes, but this is something which you may have, which you may use, but you may find alternative things. But water is still, I would say, even in 500 years later, water is still a huge demand, and so I think this is something we are really concerned about, that the water resources, that we still have water 500 years later.
I see. How about your town right now? You have a quarantine now over there?
Right now, luckily, I don't know, maybe this is happening, this is maybe together because of East Germany. But as you know, East Germany, there's a kind of joke, of course, somehow like, oh, come on, the borders are closed. We have no toilet paper in the store. We have it's getting harder to get some food in the store. No, come on, this is something we were used 40 years or 50 years even. So, and even the prisoning, you know, like people prisoning, this is something we are used to.
Well, what irony it is.
Yes, but it's something, you know, people are more relaxed probably about this. They knew this, that the government is telling them what to do. And so people here in this area, in East Germany, they are, I would say they behave more adequate, they are more listening to the government, and they stay at home, they try not to get in contact with other people. When I see other areas, I don't want to mention some city, but just other areas, they were celebrating Corona parties and stuff like this, which is very stupid, of course, but they didn't know. At this time, they didn't know. They said, oh, come on, who cares? It's just affecting other people. It's not affecting us. But right now, they're seeing, okay, it's affecting everybody somehow. And so I would say now it's like we are now in Brandenburg, which is in East Germany, at the border to Poland. We have not so many people which are right now sick. So this is something which we are very glad that the percentage of people is quite low right now. And even if you see the numbers, the figures also in the news, you will see that Germany right now is still quite a safe place. And as today, for example, I heard we even were allowing 100 sick people, 100 people who are suffering from Corona to come in our system, in our healthcare system, to treat them. So still we have a lot of, not a lot, but we have still some resources to even help other countries to treat the people here. The point is, with Corona, you try to have that is just on a certain level. If everything is coming on a certain level, nothing will happen to us. It's just when it's going up like hell.
Your doctors and the teams, they're helping Italy and Spain. They are suffering so much. They're suffering so much. So you're helping them.
Yes. Because right now we see it's much worse in some other countries, like we see in Italy, for example, in France, Spain, of course, and we see many problems there. And the healthcare system, of course, even in Germany, we saved a lot of money in the healthcare system, everything. And I would say even right now we have a discussion with people who were promoting like the more natural medicine, like some globally, some stuff, some not hard medicine, not intensive medicine, more like soft medicine, natural medicine. And right now that's a discussion. On the one hand, natural medicine is saving a lot of money, but if you have a very bad disease like Corona is, for example, you need a lot of technique, of course. You need breathing machines, you need stuff which you don't want to see. And right now we have still a kind of good healthcare system, but right now we see also we should not save too much in the hospital area. And when I liked also the point when some people from the hospital They worked there, and people were clapping them. They were saying, "Yes, you're doing a good job. You're our heroes," for example. But they answered, "Oh, come on! I cannot pay my rent if you are clapping. I need money for my rent. I need money for surviving. I need like a normal shift system. I need that we can work as normal people. We don't want to work 16 hours a day every time.
That's
Not
problem.
even now in Corona, it's no problem for us. But we are working 16 hours also without Corona, and this you should change. And now everybody is thinking about this, how we should change it. Is it possible to change this? And of course, it's a question of money as usual.
Well, I understand that Germany or German government is managing coronavirus relatively better than the other countries. Why? Do you have any reason? Or are there any kind of a clue to find out a kind of a strategy?
No, good and bad things is, first of all, I would say we have quite, still in our days, a good healthcare system. That means we have a lot of beds. We have a lot of beds, I mean hospital beds. We have a lot of doctors still. We have a lot of doctors. And one of the very important points is also we have still, how can I say, we have a good sanitary, we have a good cleaning system in the hospitals. So this is also sometimes the reason it's an infection in the hospital is getting worse. It's not only because of Corona, it's because of the hospital is dirty, let's say dirty. And so if you were cleaning the hospital quite well, which we are not the best, by the way, we are not the best, but we're doing a good job, hopefully. So that is keeping away the side sicknesses instead of Corona. So some people are not dying because of Corona, because they're dying. There are millions of people sick in the hospital and nobody is cleaning the hospital.
Sure.
This is maybe one reason. And also, the people are used to follow the government, maybe. So they're quite reasonable. The most of them don't do Corona parties, and I would say this is helping also. Right now, you don't see the effects right now so much. Still, the numbers are going up.
I see.
But we're hoping seriously that it's not going up very further. And this is one point we are looking forward. And I would say in general, everything is quite organized here and structured.
That's good.
And this helps us a lot.
Do you have any message to the world or to our Japanese or talking about this issue?
No, I would say, like I started also, just let us look in the future. Try to do something. Try to learn something out of this crisis. And I would really like and love to see that right now we are working together. We are helping each other quite strongly. Countries are working together. We don't care about races. We don't care about borders. We don't care about all the stuff. Just let us work together. And if we can keep this in mind, even after the Corona crisis, that everything which is affecting one country is affecting all other countries. If there's a financial crisis, if there's a political crisis or a disease crisis, it will affect everybody. And we may say, nowadays we said, for example, who cares? If something is happening in some other, but we see now it cares. And we are affected in many, many ways. So really, I hope, please let us stay also in the future together as a united world.
Yeah, integration. Okay, integration is important. Thank you so much, and please stay in a good health, and let's work together to get over it.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Hope to see you.
Okay, see you.
Also.
はい、ステファンさんのインタビューいかがでしたか？ドイツの方ですけどね、早口の英語でだんだんと喋ったからなかなか大変でしたよね。ただ面白かったことがあるんですよ。コロナのことって大変でしょと。で、確かに大変だと。実際にね、先生たちもオーバーワークで大変だし、それからいろんな問題、確かに病院の問題とかいろいろあるけれども、面白いのは特に東ドイツねの人たちってもう10年ごとというかしょっちゅうね、もういろんな第二次世界大戦だとか、それから東ドイツがソ連の傘下にあったとかいろんなことでね、いつも問題ばっかりあったと。だから家に閉じ込められるなんてしょっちゅうだったし、だから慣れたことだと。というかこれすごい皮肉なんですけれど、そう思ってるよと彼が笑い飛ばしてたところがすごく印象的でしたよね。 で、多くの人たちがね、世界中の人たちに聞くとね、ステイホームと、ともかく家にいなさいと。で、彼の場合もね、コロナパーティーだとか変なことをやって、空騒ぎをして、ばい菌を広げるのは良くないから、ドイツの人たちはそこら辺はね、非常にね、真面目に捉えてて、ちゃんと特に東側の人たちっていうのはもともと政府の言うことをよく聞くから、だからよくコントロールされてるんだよという話が非常に印象的でした。ただね、ビールを作ってらっしゃる方なんですけど、ビールが売れなくて困ってる。だけど、政府からの要望でそのビールを作る元となっている水をね、今供給したりしているんだというような話もありましたよね。いろいろと参考になることがあったと思います。ぜひね、またこれ、日本語の、サブタイトルもつけて、やっていきたいと思いますからね、参考にしてみてください。さらに次の国、いろいろ言っていますんでね、また、期待してください。